particular of almost getting really, probably dying, probably my brains smashed on a root of a huge oak tree when I was hunting. And so, I'm sure T Stu won't care if I told this story, but I was in South Alabama hunting with my buddy, and we're stalk hunting kind of. So we're kind of just like he's over here and I'm over here, and we're just walking this way, stopping every 20 minutes, or we'd walk a little bit, stop 20 minutes, sit in that spot for 20 minutes to keep going. So we're on about the third stopping point, about an hour and a half into the hunt, and at this point I'm not really worried about T Stu at all, and he's probably not worried about me. And I come across this tripod, and tripod just has three legs, right? And it's metal. And I walk up on it, and I'm like, oh, it'd be awesome if I could go sit up in that tripod and have a great view of everything around me. And it's in this little, like the little stalagmites that come out of the ground from roots of oak trees or any type of trees that are in a swampy area. So I find myself walking in between those. I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. This will be fun to sit here and like read and observe the wilderness. Hopefully a deer walks out. So I'm walking, stepping around these stalagmite things, and I get to this tripod, and I notice it's a little bit rusty, and I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And I start stepping up this tripod, get about probably 5 steps up, which is about 5 feet, and it snaps right below my feet, right where my feet are on the. It kind of looks like this when you're stepping up, yeah. Right? It cracks right below my foot, and so it's three legs, right? It falls back on top of me, and I'm tall enough to where the platform of the foot thing falls right next to my face, and there's a stalagmite right below my crotch area.
Oh my God!
and so I'm sitting there. This is one of those moments where it is like you have just met death. Yeah. You just came face to face with a Grim Reaper, yeah. And he said, "Not today."
Yeah,
you're okay today.
You got lucky, yeah.
And I sat there for probably 20 to 30 seconds, and it literally laying on my back, just feeling what it feels like to be alive in this moment.
Yeah.
And I meditated on that idea and that feeling, and gaining another life, is it's impossible to feel, because when you die, you pretty much die. I mean, they can bring you back to life, but that's very rare. So I'm sitting there trying to think about how I can feel this through, and this notion of feeling alive in this moment, like someone granted me new life, was the most. It was like the most amount of gratitude I could have ever felt. But I remember feeling that so much, because I was just sitting there, and I want to feel this for forever. So I'm going to sit in this spot for like as long as it takes. I can't remember how long it was, but I mean, Grim Reaper was right there, and it was like he was brought down his scythe. Yeah. It wasn't like he's, it was almost like it wasn't his decision to say yes, but I mean, to say yes, you can go, because that scythe came down, and it was like right. I mean, literally right here. If my head was here, my brains would have been fucking smashed. I would have not been able to say, "Hey, T Stu, I almost got killed today. Your hunting camp," but.